You see what happens when you host a World Cup in the winter? I'm just relaxed at home. This doesn't feel right. Why are we not in beer gardens and enjoying 30-degree weather? Well, unless you're in Qatar. Yeah, guys, the World Cup has begun, and of course, I'm replacing Operation Arsenal with Operation England for the duration of our tournament. Who knows how far we're going to go, but based off this result against not a bad team, okay? They're 20th in the FIFA rankings for a reason. They have some good players. Taremi, very good striker, got himself 2 goals. But of course, the story is going to be England have put 6 past Iran. And Starboy Saka is the main man today, man of the match. Let's go through the lineups here. So first of all, can we just all agree that 4 at the back is massively, massively better? But we just have to remember, against the likes of a Germany, an Argentina, a Brazil, any of the better top sides, it might not have been so smooth. We've always used 3 at the back or 5 at the back with Gareth Southgate. But do you know what? I really hope he's seen the light. I hope he has seen that it works. It works really well with the 4 at the back. I'm still not sold on Harry Maguire. Obviously, I think he's had a very poor season with United, but he's done really well today. So I guess we stick with him as long as he's okay. He did get subbed off, concussion. Although we should talk about head injuries. I mean, what happened to their goalkeeper, Berenvad? Is that how you say it? Berenvad? The guy literally was smacked into the bridge of his nose by one of the defenders. And you could see he was completely out of it. It was done. There was no way he was continuing. And there he was after 5-10 minutes, walking back onto the pitch, completely zoned out, dizzy. He looked pale, faint. And then another 5 minutes goes by and he's like, yeah, sorry, I do need to come off. I mean, not only has it disrupted the game so much, there was so much added time. I think it was 14 minutes added on in the first half, 10 minutes added on in the second half as well. But, you know, I guess I kind of understand they wanted to try, but you could see straight away it was done. It was absolutely done. Why were they trying to keep him on the pitch? It was so dangerous. Hopefully he's okay. It was a nasty injury, but they've got to really reinforce the protocols. It is not safe. A head injury like that, he's for sure broken his nose, but it's obviously the brain that you have to really worry about in that situation. You can play football with a broken nose. I'm sure it's very uncomfortable. It hurts, whatever. But if you're concussed or if you're just completely... it's stupid. Absolutely stupid to me. But let's talk about the positives because this is incredible. Harry Kane with 2 assists, Saka with 2 goals, Bellingham. For me, do you know what? And this is coming from an Arsenal fan. I love Saka, but Bellingham was man of the match for me. He's unreal. 19. Sorry, just for a second, can we just remember that Bellingham is 19 years old? How? Only the second teenager to score in the World Cup since Michael Owen. I mean, unbelievable. Sterling, goal and assist. Wasn't even his best performance. Declan Rice, fantastic next to Bellingham. Trippier, class down that right side. Luke Shaw, good game. Maguire, Stones, Pickford, everyone played well today. And the only player that I think maybe didn't really justify starting was Mason Mount. He didn't really offer too much, but we've won 6-2. It's difficult to argue with the selection. I think Jack Grealish and Marcus Rashford did very well when they came on. Foden and Dyer didn't have to do too much. I thought Foden was quite quiet. Wilson gets the assist with a very, very unselfish pass when he could have probably scored. Asmoon came on. I know he is a future star. He plays for Leverkusen, I believe. Should have scored. Great save from Pickford. But, I mean, absolute dominant display. 6 goals with only in the expected goals of around 2.1, 2.2, whatever. Huge ball possession dominance there. Overall, it was very easy, wasn't it? Let's not kid ourselves. And it's the perfect start to a World Cup where it doesn't feel like it. I'm sure it's just me, right? Right? Is it just me? I'm sitting here in my football... I don't even know what you call this. It goes down to my knees. It's so comfortable, and I'm just sitting here watching the World Cup cold. How does that make any sense? Anyway, I forgot to load up your tweets, so we're just going to go ahead and get stuck in live right here. So we've got everyone raving, which they rightly should, but wait, we still concede. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I read these tweets too quickly in my head and my words can't catch up. But we've still conceded 2 goals against Iran, is what Danny is saying here. And it's true. The only thing I would say is the first goal they scored, Maguire was clearly not right in the head. He's completely missed that pass. And hey, it was a good finish. And the penalty, soft. We should have had a penalty as well in that first half on Maguire and Stones. So it's just shameful from VAR. ABT here saying, yep, should have had a penalty at the start. Record Breakers FC. Saka for Golden Boot. Not at our best. I mean, we haven't been winning games, have we? England have not been winning games. We've been terrible. So this is really good. Jude is one of the best box-to-box players for England. Saka played well, bag in a brace. The whole of England played well minus the 2 goals. On to USA on Friday, of course. Good result to prove people wrong and prove our Nations League form wasn't the big deal. I mean, it wasn't. Who cares about the Nations League? Stupid, isn't it? Saka, love him. See, this is the problem with being an Arsenal fan on Twitter. I'm going to get a lot of replies like that. But do you know what? What I have seen is a lot of rival fans and rival nation fans saying, just wow, Saka. And that is when you know you've got a cracking player, because you do see a lot of jealousy. Of course, you know, I don't really want to mention Greenwood's name, but before everything that's happened, God, I was so jealous of his footballing ability, just unbelievable. And, you know, I could have thought of a different example maybe, but you know what I mean? When you see a rival team have this incredible young player come through the ranks, you're like, wow, I wish we had that. And we've got Saka. We've got Smith Rowe. We've got so many young players. Oh, man. VAR disaster class again. Clear penalty not even looked at. See, that's the thing, though. They did look at it and came to a conclusion that it wasn't a penalty. Yet, at the other end of the game, that was the little shirt pull. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, and yesterday's game against Ecuador, Qatar got very lucky with a couple of decisions, didn't they? The offside, I'm still confused about. Congrats, you beat the second worst team in the competition. All right, mate. Cheer up. Conceded 2 goals against Iran. Imagine how many a country that play football. Oh, jeez. You can only do what's in front of you. You can only beat who's in front of you. And yes, we've conceded 2 goals, but we've scored 6, okay? And not everyone would score 6 against Iran. They sit back. They had a bank of... It felt like it was 1 striker, 5 mid, 5 at the back. Like, it was just unbelievably difficult to break through them at times. Funny how England is always on the easy side of the tournament. Okay, mate. It is what it is. It's not like we've picked our group, is it? Or have we? In general, though, guys, it couldn't have gone much better. It is a fantastic start to the World Cup. Saka has 2 goals. He's top scorer along with Enner Valencia, I think it is. And I'm sure Harry Kane will get his goals. He's too good of a player not to. The assist for Sterling's goal was something else. Just beautiful cross. Didn't even look. But, of course, this does mean we are top of our group, and we will be top of our group. We've got Wales and US coming up in a couple of hours, so I'm really excited to see that. Ecuador, of course, won their opening game 2-0. Netherlands, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a really tough game against Senegal, but they should do it. I'm predicting a USA win against Wales, to be honest. I'm so excited for the Argentina game tomorrow. I think they're playing Saudi Arabia, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So we've got so many good games coming up. France and Australia soon as well. Really looking forward to that one. Obviously, Brazil, Serbia, that is going to be one of the most underrated games. Let me just quickly pop through some of my notes here, because I start making notes now. Talked about head the atmosphere. I want to talk about this because during that game, you could tell at certain periods there was not much noise from the fans, and you could literally hear it coming through the PA system instead. They were playing crowd noises. I hope that that isn't needed in future games. I think it doesn't help when maybe it's not the most exciting tie. I can imagine, you know, when we get into the quarters, the semis, and you've got big Titan nations up against each other. But it's very sad to see that. And unfortunately, it just comes with the fact we're playing in a country where not many people want to travel there. It's a tough one. I feel a bit on edge talking about it, but it's the reality. We're playing in a nation where there should not be a World Cup being hosted. I'm sorry, but it's the case. And I don't want to bring politics into it, because it's all we're hearing at the moment. And it's very boring. Politics. But it does need to be talked about. It will stop. I'm sure later on in the competition, these things won't be spoken about so much. But yeah, I know a lot of people, including myself, every time we switch on the football right now, it's just constant. But yeah, we are there, unfortunately, right now. At the beginning of the tournament, it's going to be talked about. It shouldn't be there, full stop. It shouldn't be in the winter, full stop. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Operation England is underway. No career mode today. I am taking a day off, actually, because yesterday I had my flu jab and my COVID jab. I feel like poop, if I'm honest. It's another reason why I'm just chilling in this robe. I haven't even put the green screen up. I'm using a software to get rid of the background because I'm that lazy today. But we'll be back with career mode soon. Hopefully you enjoy these reviews. And come on, England!